Welcome back, guys, to another video. So I woke up today and I made myself some coffee and I chugged that coffee because I'm a coffee chugger, get over it. And I dilly-dallied around and I played with OBS to set it up on this little laptop because I want to upload a video. It's been a very long time since I've uploaded a video, and the main reason for that is it's been a long time since I've had access to my desktop, which is where I make all my videos. But I really wanted to upload something, so I took the time to set up OBS on this super underpowered HP Stream 11, and super underpowered. Like, this CPU is slower than your average computer 15 years ago. But, I just really wanted to make a video. And I was trying to decide what I should make a video about, and I thought to myself, hey, let me make a video about Copyparty. Copyparty is a really cool piece of software. It's open source, and it's written in Python, which, I don't really like Python or JavaScript. I'm more of a C guy. Used to be more of a Rust guy, but Rust has some big problems, which I just, the last straw broke the camel's back, and then I just switched to C, and honestly, I'm surprised I did not switch to C sooner. C is an absolutely amazing language, especially C99. And, so Copyparty is written in Python, and it's apparently just one Python script, which I have not taken too much time to look at the source code yet, but I think it's in Copyparty, or maybe it's more than one script, actually. But yeah, it is one script when he releases it. Like, for example, here in the releases, if my computer will speed up to let me click this. Here in releases, it is actually one script. And half of the script is actually obfuscated, and that's because the way he packages it, he essentially compiles the Python script into a tar file, and then embeds that into a little script to unpack that tar file at runtime. I guess it's more efficient. I'm not really sure how that works, but it's a totally safe script. So it's just how he packages it. But yeah, so you can run Copyparty on a VPS or Raspberry Pi or whatever, and it will serve a web page, which then you can reference with a reverse proxy like Caddy or Nginx or whatever to give HTTPS. And when you go to that web page, you're greeted with a UI that lets you, depending on how you ran Copyparty, it lets you read, write files, maybe only read-only files, and it's actually really versatile. I'm surprised for such a new program. This is a really new program. Let's see. Just in this file thing here, I don't want to go digging in the commits, but he made a video about this program introducing it quite recently, and then it just blew up. Like, yesterday it only had 16,000 stars, and then the day before that only 10,000 stars. It's gaining popularity very quickly, and it's having CVEs fixed very quickly, so I'm very confident about its security. And yeah, it's just a really good piece of software. It's also really feature-rich. Like, you can play audio directly in Copyparty. You can transcode audio that your browser does not support and play it. And Copyparty also supports basically anything. Like, you can run it on really old versions of Windows, like the MS-DOS stuff. Windows 98, Windows 95, Windows 2000, which is already an NT, but yeah. And you can run it on Linux, obviously, FreeBSD, OpenBSD, NetBSD, whatever. And yeah, and it has backwards compatibility in mind too. Like, it's got two different file uploaders, one for newer devices that can upload files super duper quickly by essentially parallelizing the operation of splitting it into chunks and uploading those chunks. And then it also has a basic file uploader, which supports really old browsers like Netscape or whatever. And yeah, so Copyparty, and by default, if you run Copyparty just without any arguments passed to it, it will open up Copyparty in the current directory, and it will serve files in those directories. So if you go to the URL that it spits out, which is just an IP address with a port, basically, if you go there in your browser, you will be presented with this UI for that current directory, and you automatically have read-write access. To change that, what you can do is make a config file. So here's my config file, and you put some options here in global, and there's more documentation on the repo itself, and you can specify volumes and the read-write access. And you can then create like a start script or whatever. And you can see my start script goes into files, runs the script, and then passes in -c and the config file. And what that will do is create all the users in the config, create all that, and then it will, so basically just create a config file, pass it to the script. And another thing, when you create the config file, give your main user the A permission for administration, because what that will let you do is reload the config file without restarting Copyparty. And Copyparty's actually got really robust handling for if you kill Copyparty and then restart it, it will resume uploads from people. And if the uploader fails uploading the file, but someone already started downloading it, it will gracefully resume the download and stuff. It's really good. And if you want to reload your config logged in as your main user, you go to Control Panel and you put in your password for that user. For whatever reason, you don't put in a username, so I'm not really sure how it handles clashing passwords, but yeah. And once you are logged in as your user, you can do any administration things your user can do. For example, I have a dump directory here, and by default, everyone is read-only, but you can put in this password, and you log in as the dumper user, and you can dump stuff to my VPS, which you have to read the rules first, please. And don't bother editing this README file. I put it in as read-only in the config, so yeah. But yeah, I have... A lot of people have uploaded some interesting files to here. So yeah, I have memes, music, ROMs, very epic, absolutely, which actually this... Yeah. Absolutely legendary image. I'm not sure if it's AI generated or not, but I really love it. I might make it my phone wallpaper. But yeah, so that's that. And then I'm serving this using Caddy. And I'll show you what I mean by half of the script is obfuscated. So here's the official release script. And you can see it's essentially a script that unpacks a tar file with the actual code in it. Which, it seems like a virus at first, but I actually asked the guy what this is all about in the GitHub issue, and yeah, he just explained the process. And obviously my terminal doesn't like this because escape codes. But yeah, so this is kind of a rambly video, but I just wanted to make a video about Copyparty, just let you all know that this thing exists, and it's really, really good. Insanely good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this short video, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.